Scott W. Czerwinski was at his best when the stakes were the highest, pitching the Warriors to the 1998 National Championship by winning 2 games in the national tournament. The 6'4", 200-pound righty gave up only 3 earned runs and 9 hits, 8 of them singles, in 13 national tournament innings in 1998, winning the opener and also the finale. During the 1998 National Championship season, Scott won a staff-high 8 of 9 decisions with a 2.97 ERA and 45 strikeouts in a staff-leading 70 innings, despite nursing a groin pull throughout the northern season. Scott's 20th career win came in early April of his senior season and made him only the 8th pitcher in program history to attain that milestone, one of only 12 current 20-game winners in program history. In his career, Scott won 21 games and lost 7 with a 4.32 ERA, 172 strikeouts in 219 innings, and left the program ranked 4th in starts and 5th in innings.
Hello, my name is Adam Czerwinski. As Scott's brother, friend, fellow teammate, and Eastern alumni, I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to speak about my brother. 2 things come to mind when I think about Scott and his athletic career. The first is what an outstanding athlete he has always been. He was a 3-sport star at Summers High School who could have played any of those sports at the collegiate level. He was an all-state basketball player who scored over 1,200 points and was second in the state in scoring as a senior. Scott always was a naturally gifted athlete. However, we know that ability only takes you so far. What's really special about this honor is that it's the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, the countless hours he spent practicing growing up. I think about my father, who would catch both of us without gear as we practiced, and the physical abuse he endured when we weren't so accurate. All the travel games and camps that went into where he is today. Tonight is a reflection of that sacrifice. Secondly, Scott is a proven winner. At every level and in everything that he has done, he won at the Little League level, and he also won 2 high school state championships in basketball. Of course, he played a significant role in helping the 1998 baseball program bring home its 3rd national championship. To be one of only 12 pitchers in program history to amass 20 or more career victories is a great feat. A lifelong friend of ours sums Scott up best when he talks about his buddy. He says he's the type of guy that drives you crazy. No matter what it is, golf, ping pong, darts, you name it, he'll go out there without practice and he'll beat you. And the worst part of it all is he's going to tell you all about it. Perhaps the most special aspect of this celebration is that the appreciation goes both ways. Scott helped Eastern Athletics and the baseball program accomplish some great success. And in return, Eastern Connecticut and head coach Bill Holowati helped Scott in life. Scott watched and learned how to build and run a successful program. As a high school coach, Scott has had a major impact on the lives of so many that played and coached under him. He has taught them the values that we learned in practice: family, loyalty, competitiveness, and work ethic. It's a great example of paying it forward. It is with great pleasure and pride, along with being a terrific son, husband, father, uncle, and of course brother, I can now add that Hall of Famer. Congratulations, Scott.
Well, I went up and watched him play basketball, and when I was recruiting any ball player, I always liked to watch him play other sports and see how he responded, reacted to teammates and everything else. And I watched Summers' basketball team play high school, and his team was outstanding.
I had seen him play baseball in Legion for a couple years, where he played first base a lot and pitched, and I was just surprised that we were looking for a competitive pitcher. We needed pitchers, and he's exactly the kind of guy we wanted to get.
He had a very good slider. He had great presence on the mound, and very good fielding pitcher. He was an athlete.
Scott just wanted the ball, and when he had the ball, we knew what we were going to get. He would compete.
And when you have a outstanding team, you certainly have to have some outstanding players. And he certainly was one of our outstanding players.
He could set up hitters. He could look at the scouting report and get an idea, understand what the defense was doing behind him, and he could execute more of a game plan as he got older. Coach Holowati would get on him quite a bit, and Scott knew how to take it. Coach Holowati's goal was to get the best out of Scott in every situation, and so Scott didn't listen to how he said things. It was more like what he said.
You know, we had an outstanding 1998 team, of course, winning a national championship, and he was a key part of that team. His year that year, he was a junior eligibility-wise, and he really stepped forward. He set the tone, and he won the first game in that tournament in Salem, Virginia, and then he pitched the last game. And he was the attitude pitcher.
We knew Scott Czerwinski would get the ball in that final game if we lost to Cortland. And on the field, after that Cortland game, we were all talking, and Scott had had a little bit of groin injury after his start against Wisconsin Oshkosh in the first game of the World Series. And so there was a little concern whether he would be ready, but he said right to us there would be no excuses. He had an opportunity to bring us a national championship, and he was going to go out there and do that.
Scott certainly controlled his emotions. He could focus. He had a presence, and he had a confidence that made him a very good pitcher.
It is my honor at this time to present for induction into the 2018 E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame, Scott W. Czerwinski.